Yo, what's good, everybody? What up, YouTube world? It's your boy back at it, SB motherfucking X. And I want to talk about the demise, the falling of Vincent Kennedy McMahon, or better known as Vince McMahon. Now, as somebody who's been watching wrestling since the 90s, from the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era and the bullshit PG era and whatever WWE is transitioning to now, I feel like Vince McMahon made a huge contribution to the WWE, but also fucked it up. And in my videos, I've always talked about why WWE sucks nowadays. The PG era sucks. And Vince McMahon is stuck in his old ways and all that. And we all wanted Vince McMahon to just go away. Like, for example, just retire. But he never retired. But another way of just him, just like at first, I really thought he was willing to just, you know, basically retire and drop his position as CEO. But he eventually came back, right? And fooled us all. So, honestly, though, guys, like, I was fumbled about it. Like, I really didn't care to watch WWE still at that time. But I have a hate and love relationship with WWE as if it was a woman who I've been fucking with for plus years. We had good and bad moments. But the changes that WWE has made over the years make me not fuck with it much. I still love wrestling, but just from what it was then, or a certain wrestling promotion that has good potential. Hell, I don't even watch AEW as much anymore. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to go back to watching wrestling, I would definitely would. I still love it, but I'm not fucking with it at the same time. It's like a toxic family member, you know? But deep down, I still think AEW can do so much better than the WWE. And I really had a lot of faith with AEW. I really was feeling AEW when it was building up, but it's still not as, as spectacular as WWE when it was in its prime, and WCW. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, with Vince McMahon's sexual assault allegations, at first it was the hush money and all that, and I'm like, okay, see, he's trying to cover his ass, but apparently that ain't work out. So I feel like Vince is just trying to fight the fact that he's trying to clear his name, and he's on that Bill Cosby, R. Kelly type shit, and Harvey Weinstein and all that. So I feel like for a man who makes billions of dollars, married and have two kids, and you're being a selfish, egotistical jackass by flirt. Like, I had a feeling that Vince McMahon is still doing that shit, because I'll be honest with you, like, growing up as a kid, I always thought that Vince McMahon was evil, even if he was in character. Like all those times with the, trying to flirt with the WWE divas like Trish Stratus and whoever, and the whole Kiss My Ass Club. And that was the funniest segment growing up as a kid. Like, that Kiss My Ass Club got me laughing all the time till this day. you know? And even from my grandmother, she'll be disgusted but laughed at the same time. But that was the WWE I missed the most. But it made me really believe that Vince McMahon is an asshole in real life. And I was right. And as I got older, it's like Vince McMahon is who he is within his character. You know, some people say, "Oh, Vince McMahon is racist because he said my nigga when he was wearing a do rag and all that." Look, I'm not going to be surprised. But one thing's for certain though, I did meet his son. I did meet Shane McMahon last year. He came to my college. I heard that he has some sort of like thing for my college. But just like what everybody else said when they met Shane McMahon, it's a fact that he has a better personality and he's 10 times more nicer than his father. And he actually gave me, like, this is what I did. Like, I asked him, how did you feel about Triple H controlling the creative team? And he was cool with that. Like, he straight out was like, I'm cool with that. You know? And the thing about Shane McMahon is, like, he's trying to live his own life. And I feel like us as WWE fans in the WWE universe, I hate that shit. The WWE universe, like, the WWE doesn't control the fucking universe. Like, can we just say, you know, all the wrestling fans out there, the WWE fans, like, I feel like it makes more sense with the WWE universe, like, as if they did, like, the whole conglomerate. Fuck out of here. But, look, I feel like deep down, Shane McMahon really wants to just live his life. He's a good man. He's a businessman just like his father, but I think like he's more honest about what he's doing than his own damn father. But if he doesn't want to take full control of the WWE, we have to respect that. But this Shane McMahon have done a lot of all his years in the WWE. Gave us great promos, gave us great matches that we never thought that he was really giving us that shit. So, you know, I mean, even his own father did too, and Stephanie. But the point is, though, is that, you know, if the McMahons, like the third generation McMahons, don't want to do it, then they're obligated. I mean, it will be great, but I feel like, you know, Triple H did a good job at one point of controlling the WWE and then also NXT. If anything, if Triple H want to give the throne, if he has been given the throne as CEO, fully founder of WWE, then so be it, you know. But he's not related to the McMahons, but he happened to marry the McMahons. But rumors were saying that he's not with Stephanie no more. I think they're separated or divorced or whatever. But again, who gives a shit? You know? Even though I feel like Triple H was really loved the WWE and wants to be a part of it in every aspect, even in a managing precision. Like, I'll admit that Triple H had to cut a lot of heads to do all that shit. He even cheated on his own wife. I mean, his girlfriend, China, at that time, just to get ahead. I mean, it's some fucked up shit, but he's really that passionate about wanting to really be a part of the WWE. But anyways, about the sexual assault allegations, like, I really believe that Vince McMahon did it. But at the same time, I'm really getting fucking tired of celebrities doing that bullshit. And I usually think that women are just lying just to get the money. But I wouldn't be surprised if the bitch was lying either. At the end of the day, whatever happens, happens. If Vince McMahon did it, he did it. If he didn't do it, then it just go to show that he's going to just keep on continuing on running to WWE to the day he dies. But the way how this looks, he really did do that. But at this point, like, even with social media, even with the media itself, some of this shit is as fake as the wrestling as well. You know what I'm saying? It's at the point as that's bullshit. But I feel like wrestling knows how to stay in its own lane when it comes to just doing this shit. While social media, they do some real retarded shit to the point where this can hinder people's lives even more. But even in wrestling, there's some backstage bullshit. But the difference is, you know, I just feel like it's entertainment. The shit that motherfuckers are doing, that's not entertainment. That's just fuckery. But Anyways, guys, like I feel like I'm not surprised about Vince McMahon, what he did. I believe that his ass should just fucking rot in jail like Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. I mean, even though Bill Cosby is out now, but give him the R. Kelly treatment. Take billions of dollars away from his fucking accounts. I mean, I hope Linda can actually divorce him and get the money before they freeze his account. You know, because I feel like Linda McMahon had to deal with his bullshit for years for doing all that stuff. She should not be with this man. You know, because even in the segments he's been, I feel like deep down he doesn't really love his wife the way she should love her. You know, and I just feel like the promos, the segment, I really feel like this is what they doing in real fucking life. This shit is for real. Like, for example, let me give you a good example. From the late DMX, rest in peace to him. I still can't believe he fucking died. But that song Slippin', I feel like that song, even in the video, how he's going through his situations and then he was dying, going to the hospital for whatever reason. I feel like that song really represented his life and his fate. You know what I'm saying? Just like that promos of Vince McMahon doing all this shit, like the steroids using, him having people to kiss his ass, preferring big, strong, buff men, constantly winning championships, kissing their asses. You know, oh, actually, they kissing his ass. I mean, he be kissing Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns' ass for the longest. But, John Cena as well. But, the Kiss My Ass Club, the being a perv, fucking people over, segment, promos, or whatever. But Vince McMahon has always and will forever be cutthroat. So, anyways, because to be honest with you, with wrestling, you have wrestlers that play in character but aren't really like that in person, or if anything, I feel like, in my opinion, even though kayfabe is like forbidden, I think deep down the biggest kayfaber in the world is Vince McMahon. So y'all can agree or disagree. I don't give a shit. I'm just coming back to you just to really want to discuss how I feel about Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I respect the fact that he did a lot for the WWE in the past. I prefer old cutthroat Vince McMahon than this conniving, Walt Disney looking ass Vince McMahon having to grow a mustache like as if he's trying to run from the country to move to fucking Mexico or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like his name is, Alberto Cervantes or some shit like that. That's what the fuck he looked like. A fucking Mexican, a guy who trying to look Mexican just to run away from the FBI, American FBI or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For the shit he did, the sex trafficking and all that. Like, I really did not believe that he was going to go that route. I believe he's been fucking different bitches in the WWE and, from his executives and anything that deals with like his assistants and all that. I wouldn't be surprised he was doing that shit. But sex trafficking, whoa boy, he's really trying to make the money off of fucking people over. Like, Vince McMahon, you're considered what us black people think of white people. Like, more like what's the word? Crime syndicate type shit. Pimping. You're really pimping the government. Or you like the government pimping over the media and your workers as well too. But anyways, guys, I'm done. Vince McMahon is fucked. Will he come back strong? Who knows? He's just very unpredictable, but predictable at the same time. So, anyways, guys, leave your comments on the comment sections below. I love to know everybody's opinion. Don't forget to hit that bell icon, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. SBX, wrapping this shit up. Thanks for watching. Peace.